Hello everyone, this is Jamie Hayes, your current 2018 Image Salon Chair. Welcome to VPPA Image Competition 2018. Please note that you can go to our VPPA website and find out any of the information under the Competitions tab. You can also go to printcompetition.com, either register or log on, and you can find all the information as far as deadlines and categories listed there. Please make sure that you go ahead and enter competition and register your images. I will show you. I'm going to log in now with my email, password. Once I do that, click on the VPPA tab, and you can scroll down, click this to enter your images. Notice here I've already submitted 10 entries for competition this year. I gave them a dummy number. I named them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I chose a random category. You can choose the category that you wish, that's fine. All you have to do is click the pay entrance fee, make sure that you pay for your images, check the critique box for those images that you wish to have a critique from, click the PayPal account, put in your credit card information if you don't have one, or log on to your PayPal and complete the registration process. This year our deadline's earlier to allow us enough time to make sure that we have enough judges and that we schedule enough time as not to take away from our annual competition. We have a great lineup this year. We don't want anyone to miss any of those speakers. If you have any questions, you can also reach out to me, Jamie at hayesandfisk.com, or Andy, ANDEE, at reallifestudios.com if you have any questions at all. This segment I want to talk to you guys a little bit about preparing your image for competition. Now, selecting the right category is the first thing, so you may want to watch the categories video, choose the category for the images that you're going to submit, and then from there work on your image. It's a great idea to always get an opinion from someone who may be an affiliate juror, as well as anyone who has been somewhat successful in image competition. You can certainly reach out to me. Would be happy to give you some suggestions on images to enter. An image has to stand on its own. The story, content, the impact, using the 12 elements, which that information is on our website as well as on the IPC PPA's IPC website, so you can read the article there by Bob Hawkins. It's a fantastic article describing the 12 elements. Those are the governing bodies of which and the criteria we use for evaluating any type of image that's entered into competition, either for Virginia and for IPC as well, since we follow IPC rules. So one thing that you'll want to do is kind of finish your image for competition. Now, if you take a look at this, is an image that's raw out of the camera. Nothing's been done to this image. There's some really hot spots. There are in the highlights. There are areas in the shadows where there are some darks that haven't been brought, detail hasn't been brought out. The first thing that you'll want to do is to retouch and work your image so that you have great detail throughout the shadows, throughout the highlights, that you have a pleasing composition, and that the background and the image retouching is totally finished. Once you get to that point, what you'll want to do is finish the presentation. Now, this particular image has a little bit of a white border around it. Doesn't mean that you actually absolutely have to do that, but one thing that I would recommend is that you place a stroke or a border around your image. Now, if we, sorry, my computer's acting really slow. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a box around the actual image itself. I'm going to copy it onto a new layer by hitting Command or Control J. I'm going to take that layer, I'm going to click on the Effects tab, go to Stroke. I'm going to choose a color that's within the image, click OK, control the size of the stroke and where I want it to be. If it's outside, it'll create a curve around the edge. If it is the center, it'll create a smaller curve. If you want those crisp lines, go to inside, and that will give you exactly what you want. You can change the opacity and make the different colors and different tones as well as adjusting the size. Click OK, flatten the image, and you're ready to go. So those are just some samples and ideas and suggestions on how you can finish an image for competition using dodging and burning or the history brush to bring out detail. And again, you want to make sure that when you zoom into the image, you don't find the image falling apart. So you don't want to see any banding or discoloration in areas. If so, you're going to want to fix those. But you want to have rich detail throughout all of the highlights and all of the shadows in your image, as well as pleasing composition in all of the other 12 elements. Once your image is flattened, you'll also want to size your image. You can go to image size. You'll want to make sure that you change your measurement into pixels. The longest width needs to be 4,000 pixels at 200 dpi. Unclick the resampling, go back to pixels for your measurement. Oops, hang on, let's go pixels, click unresample. Well, that should work. Don't know why it's not working. Anyway, go to pixels, 4,000 pixels, and click OK. Also, you want to make sure that you go under File, Assign Color Profile. Double check that the working profile is either Adobe 1998 or sRGB. Here my working RGB is there, and that's what my profile is set for, so I need to do nothing. However, if you have no profile or the wrong profile, you'll want to select a profile here. Again, you'll either want sRGB or Adobe 1998, and then click OK. Save your image, and then upload it into the printcompetition.com software. There's instructions for doing that on the website as well. So that takes care of presentation. Don't forget to finish your images. Good luck to everyone in this year's image competition, and we wish you all a great and successful year of image competition with VPPA.